First it was COVID, now inflation.
With the price of everything going up, you got rent going up, you got gas going up, you got food going up and everything.
South Florida families having to head out to food distributions. COVID home tests.
I needed a COVID test because, one, my family, we went on vacation, we came back, so I want everybody to be tested and stay safe.
Available for free to some students. And late-inning heroics in an attempt to lift the struggling Marlins to a win.
1-1. And that's smoked. Oh, it got him. Is Castano okay? The ball in the air. It's caught at third by Wendell.
These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Leanne Abu-Tarbush.
I'm Amanda Gray. Today is Friday, July 29th, 2022.
Live from the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
Recession fears this morning as D.C. sees conflicting economic numbers as the economy shrank for a second straight quarter despite employment numbers staying strong. Recession or not, inflation is stretching household budgets in South Florida to the breaking point.
It's causing families to go to drive-up food distribution events in numbers not seen since the pandemic.
If you go in the grocery store right now, you know you may have 4 bags and nothing in it going to cost you $100.
With the inflation raising prices for essentials like groceries, rent, and medication, people are turning to food banks for help.
We started this back in April of 2020. And as you know, with the prices, everything going up, we get more people in lines. In fact, the lines are all the way back down to 2nd Street and everything. So we get this every week, every Thursday, Feeding South Florida come out. And it's just an honor to be able to serve the community. A lot of people just get a Social Security check. Okay, with the price of everything going up, you got rent going up, you got gas going up, you got food going up and everything. So every little bit they get can help.
Because they can't help themselves. The inflation is too high, the economy's going up, gas up, and this is the best way to come. It's free food and it's donated, and we pass it out to the people unfortunate that need it.
The prices are too high and the economy does not give us enough to support us. We are people with disadvantages. The economy is broken.
Sometimes you don't even want to use your car anymore.
Here at Feeding South Florida, the supplies are low as families are struggling to put food on the table. And the cost of bringing in that food is soaring.
We don't know when things going to pick up. We don't know when the gas going to really go back down, okay?
Feeding South Florida is the largest, most efficient food bank in our area, and it will keep feeding as many families as long as it needs to.
There is a food distribution event scheduled for early tomorrow morning in Boynton Beach. If you're interested, you can find more information at feedingsouthflorida.org.
Home COVID tests were a hot commodity at the peak of the pandemic, and even though they are available now, they can be pricey. As the network's Samantha Gutierrez reports, a limited amount were made available for free to members of the FIU community.
I'm here at the FIU Wolf University Center, where now students, faculty, and staff will be able to pick up free COVID tests.
Everyone gets one for free, like each person, like staff or students.
An email was sent out to all Panthers last Wednesday. It specified the test kits were donated by FarmShare and allocated by Miami-Dade County's Commission Chair, Jose Pepe Diaz. Limited supplies of at-home COVID tests are available at the Modesto Medique campus, as well as the Biscayne Bay campus.
I got the email sent to me, and I needed a COVID test because, one, my family, we went on vacation, we came back, so I want everybody to be tested and stay safe. And also, I want to stay safe, too, for my coworkers and everybody else here.
With Florida alone reaching 6.77 million cases of COVID, FIU is taking precautions.
This is helpful for everybody with the COVID test, with the free, what they're giving here at the Wilson and Panther Square. So I think this is a good idea what they're doing to keep everybody safe.
Panthers are encouraged to use the P3 app to report symptoms or a positive test. For South Florida Media Network, I'm Samantha Gutierrez.
Hundreds of Americans are seeking shelter this morning in the midst of devastating floods. The death toll near Lexington, Kentucky has risen to 15 as widespread flooding washes out bridges, cuts power, and destroys homes. That state's governor warns that the devastation is far from over.
Hundreds will lose their homes, and this is going to be yet another event that it's going to take not months, but likely years for many families to rebuild and recover from.
The National Guard has air rescued as many as 30 people so far, and crews are working around the clock to help residents. Eastern Kentucky is set to experience more rain and possible flooding in the forecast today.
A woman is recovering this morning after she had to be rescued from her car when it got carried away by rushing water. Just a couple of inches of rain in a short period of time led to dangerous conditions near Phoenix yesterday. First responders got help from a passing driver with a tow strap, and the woman is expected to be okay.
The Marlins are back in Miami this morning after finishing their series against the Reds on a high note. The two teams played neck and neck, with the Marlins only down by 1 run to start the 9th inning. The Fish were able to score 3 runs in the final inning and then hung on to win 7-6. They're back at home today and to play the Mets at 6:40 p.m.
Instagram taking a big step back this morning after users criticized the app's latest updates. Instead of receiving posts from friends and people you follow, the app has taken the TikTok approach to fill users' feed with short videos, ads, and recommended content from strangers. Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner also reshared a viral post calling to, quote, "Make Instagram Instagram again."
President Biden's granddaughter planning to make history with her wedding venue.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
Chips bill. The House has passed it.
The president interrupted. This time it's good news for the nation's computer chip manufacturers. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life. But how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have something called prediabetes. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
If a natural disaster shows up at your doorstep, you can't just turn it away. That's why it's important to prepare for emergencies before they show up. Go to ready.gov/plan to find the tools and tips you need. And make a plan today.
You really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Computer chips made in the USA, and thanks to a new law passed by Congress, American silicon manufacturers are about to get a big boost. The CHIPS Act is headed to President Biden's desk this morning after it passed in the House.
The bill is meant to boost U.S. semiconductor production, which supporters say will make the U.S. less reliant on other countries like China. The moment President Biden found out about the bill captured on camera yesterday.
You're trying to tell me something, huh? Oh, so far, we've got 217 yes votes for the CHIPS bill. The House has passed it.
Once signed by the president, the measure will provide incentives for American companies to manufacture semiconductors.
Wedding bills at the White House as President Biden's granddaughter announces that she will get married on the South Lawn. Naomi Biden, the oldest grandchild in the family, took to Twitter yesterday to announce the location of her ceremony. She joked that she received the dog's endorsement to use the lawn. Although presidential relatives have gotten married at the White House before, this is the first time that the South Lawn will be used for a wedding ceremony.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Amanda Gray.
I'm Leanne Abu Tarbush. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.